nursing conference outside the hospital?
Wait, you've never heard of professional development?
Seen in this scenario, some professionals do not see the importance of having the knowledge of professional development outside the hospital. Professional development is the act of improving your knowledge on aspects related to your career, in this case, nursing. This can include attending conferences, attending classes, and maintaining your professional credentials throughout your continuous education.
Not really. When I was in nursing school, we didn't really discuss going to conferences or further learning after we graduated.
Really? Well, luckily we have a great support system that allows you to further advance your skills and education in the workplace.
Yeah, in order to truly increase your professional development skills, hey, get this down. It is necessary to attend hospital conferences to learn more about faculty policies and local problems, and conferences outside of the hospital which teach nurses about new and upcoming skills and procedures.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. So what kind of things are at these conferences?
Let me tell you, there are many different types of conferences that you can attend. You can attend neurologic-based, cardiac-based, pediatric-based, and you can listen to guest speakers and learn new technology and so many fun things that aren't boring at all.
Yes.
Wow. So it's not just listening to speeches?
No, not at all. Conferences include listening to speakers, engaging in workshops, and creating new relationships with other healthcare professionals.
Yes, ma'am. I personally met one of my best friends at one of these conferences, and we share ideas with each other all the time to help take care of our patients.
Nice. Wow, that's awesome to hear. So aside from going to conferences, what else can I do to increase my skill set?
Well, there are many different ways, some required and some not, such as taking courses online to get a specialized certification, or if you just want to increase your knowledge.
Oh, so I can take classes to further my education?
Girl, of course you can. In fact, nursing is all about increasing your knowledge. These classes can help take care of your patients better. So, here's a visual. Down here, without taking any specialized classes.
Okay.
Up here is where you'd be taking care of your patients.
Okay, so like right now my patients are like, but then after these classes they'll be like.
Continual learning can also help restore your love for nursing. I know before I took time to go to conferences and get extra certifications, I was feeling some burnout.
These conferences helped me get a fresh start on how to take care of myself, which can then help me take care of my patients better. These conferences helped me rejuvenate my passion for this job.
That sounds amazing. I could always use a pick-me-up after those long night shifts I've been having.
Continuing with your professional development sharpens your knowledge, which can be very helpful for new nurses solidifying their ideas, and with experienced nurses who feel a little rusty in some areas. Conferences and classes develop new skills and make employees feel satisfied with their progress in their career. Learning new skills also keeps nurses up to date and enhances business reputation. Conferences are a great way to meet new contacts, expand your network, and get certifications to develop an experienced resume for future employment.
Oh yeah, we also learn about evidence-based practice. That's very important too.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that a little bit from nursing school.
Yeah, it's basically questioning everything, and as the name says, utilizing evidence as best as possible.
Evidence-based practice is a problem-solving approach to delivery of healthcare. It utilizes the best evidence from patient care data and studies with clinicians' expertise and patient preferences and values. Evidence-based practice can be broken down into these 7 steps.
Evidence-based practice just begin with having a curious mindset and questioning everything?
Correct. The first step is asking clinical questions in a PCOT format. PCOT format is patient population of interest, intervention or area of interest, comparison, intervention or group, outcome, and time.
After that, you have to search for the best evidence and then critically appraise the evidence. The evidence then needs to be integrated with clinical expertise and patient preferences and values. After this, we have to reevaluate the outcomes of the practice decisions or changes based on evidence. The most important step is spreading the word about the results so this change can be implemented thoroughly.
Oh, I can definitely implement that. Actually, I do a lot of the time without even realizing it. The only thing is, how do I find these websites so I can find conferences or the certifications that you mentioned earlier?
It's actually a lot easier than it seems. So, we start by...
I did a quick Google search about how to find conferences, and I found this nursing event calendar. It lists many upcoming events, and you can click on each date, and it will bring you to this page where you can see the information about the conference. You can look at the overview, the schedule, how to register, who sponsored it. If you scroll down, it gives you the overview, what you can expect to see at this conference. And then I found this other page called nursing.org, and this is a great resource if you want to find new organizations to join. It tells you about organizations in each state that you live in. All the international organizations, and then it has this bar on the side where you can look at like nursing education. This is where you can look to further how to figure out how to further your education. It's got scholarships. It lists all these scholarships that you can apply for. And then this last resource I found, it's another nursing event finder. You can go ahead and search what you want, what event you want, so nursing in the United States, and I'm going to click Tucson in my area, and you can switch the date on it too, and then it shows me all the conferences in Tucson, and there's this one, the only one is the 27 clinical applications, and it tells you all about what is at this conference, the overview of it, what you can expect to find here at this conference, and if you scroll all the way down, then you can see the date, the location, and then that website gives you a link to where you can sign up for this conference.
As the year's nurses demonstrated, professional development is key to having a fulfilling and successful career. Utilizing evidence-based practice, attending conferences, and continuing education are just some of many ways to better yourself as a nurse.
Have you heard about the AZNA Conference Student Scholarship? It's provided by Liz and Jeff Greenberg specifically for student professional development. It is an annual scholarship of $500 to be used for registration and expenses such as travel and hotel to attend the Arizona Nurses Association Fall Conference. The conference is a 2-day event in September, usually in Phoenix. Some eligibility needed for the scholarship. Have you heard of this scholarship? So these are the requirements. You need to be a Tucson campus student starting 3rd semester in fall 2020 or just completed the 3rd semester in spring of 2020. You need to have a GPA of 3.2 or above. Member of SNA, the Student Nursing Association, is preferred. And you need to be willing to share conference experience with the Nursing 330 class with about a 10-minute presentation. The application is due August 1st before you enter 3rd semester. It includes a 2-page essay addressing why you want to attend the Arizona Nurses Association Fall Conference. The first time the scholarship will be awarded will be fall 2020, so that this 330 class will be the first recipients. Also, forgot to add that Tucson campus students includes the CEP students completing Nursing 330. Hope you apply and love to see you there.